Hi there, welcome back. I can't believe you're still here looking at my third video. You probably didn't see the first two if you're watching this one. The first video, I'm very impressed. I'm actually 260% up on my prediction of number of viewers. So that's good. Anyway, this time I wanted to set a few things straight. There's a couple of errors in my first couple of videos. One thing I was talking about, I was banging on about the Habring I have, which is a great watch, but I actually did the typical stuff up of saying chronometer instead of chronograph, which was what, of course, the Doppel watch was that Richard Habring worked on for IWC, or invented really. The difference between chronograph and chronometre or chronometer is something that catches a lot of people out, and especially just in conversation, we sort of mix them up a little bit. Chronograph obviously is a stopwatch movement. That's the simplest way of putting it. A chronometer is something which has passed specific tests to have an accuracy rating, basically, given out by a third-party rating body in Switzerland mostly. Previous ones in France, in the UK. Anyway, I digress. There was also, when I was talking about these clocks, this one here, when I said that most of my family is I meant most of my family's in that time zone, not in Sydney. They will be very upset when they see this, and I've told people they're in Sydney. We're from the bush, my family, a farming family, not at all from Sydney. I've put little stickers on all these clocks now. And the second one, which is Sydney time zone, has E.Y. That doesn't mean Ernst & Young. It's an abbreviation for the name of the farm I grew up on. That's all I'm going to say there. People who know will know. My video is apparently probably too long. Criticisms up the nose. Camera angle, that's one of those things. I mumble a lot. I repeat myself. I'm blinking away like Blinky Bill. Those who don't know who Blinky Bill is, he's a Australian cartoon character koala bear from the 30s, I believe. Much cuter than I am. So this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more. There wasn't much watch content up until now, and I don't really intend to go into that too much. I'm currently wearing, I'll just have a quick look at that. That's a Tudor 79280 chronograph. I've never seen people do this properly and hold a watch up to the screen. It doesn't focus very good. I just tap on the screen so you can see it. Beautiful chronograph from 1999, so 20 years old. Very similar to the Daytona, to the Rolex Daytona, but quite a bit cheaper. Having said that, the prices are going up. This one I've had for a little while and it is for sale. It's from 1999, so with the original box and steel bracelet. You see these on Chrono 24. Let me just say that Chrono 24 for me is a bit of a barometer. It's not really an accurate indication of prices sometimes, especially when we're in Australia, but it's a barometer. We can get a basic idea. These watches are on Chrono 24 anywhere between about 5,500 to almost 10,000, especially for the older ones. I'm not in a big hurry to sell this one because I really, really like it. And so I'm selling it. If someone offered me $7,000 Australian, I would take it. Maybe less later on, but it'll definitely be more much later on because the prices are going up. I also stated my Tudor, the watch collection I have was 50 to 60. I don't know where I got that number from. I would like to go on the record as saying it's probably over 50, but I don't want to put a figure on. I still haven't counted them, no idea. Last weekend I went to Watchfest in Sydney, which was a great little show put on by a guy called Paxton Wong, a gentleman who knows his watches. There was a lot of different collectors there. We had a great roll-up. Geneva Blue was there representing the little brands that I have. I had examples of all of them there. Lundi Bleu, Eza, Squale, and L'Aventure. Very good reception. I did a little presentation about the brands and the guys behind them. That went really well. As well, there were present were Oris, Borzell, a couple of second-hand dealers, a watchmaker at his little bench, representatives from the Speedy Club, the Speedmaster Club Launch Australia, Seamaster experts. There was Nick Hooper there from MAD with 7 Friday Electricians, Clock 2 and his brands, and Time and Tide representative. MAS Watches, a great little brand you need to check out, locally made brand from a guy called Matt. Good stuff there. And yeah, it was just a good all-round full day event. Had a lot of interest in the Geneva Blue straps, Halloween straps, sold a few of those. Yeah, and some other stuff. I want to basically do some more of these events. I will do more later on. Time's run out. I don't want to go over 6 minutes. That'll do. See you next time. Cheers.